Idag presenterer vi med glede høyeste Martin Tingheits spesielle valentinsdag, vegansk middag, frutte Diamond Baguetter, hjerteformet paprika, søtete fargerike frukter og søte tofu-hjerter. Den en av 2 deler.
Today is almost Valentine, so we're preparing something for Valentine's. Yes, in case you have a nice partner. Okay. We have green peas, yes, and some red peppers for decoration and to cook. Green pepper, yellow pepper, and eggplant. We have also French baguette, and we have some soft, silky tofu, 400 grams, yes, and we have some fruit syrup to eat with the tofu as a dessert. And we also have some corn. We have to boil it together with the vegetables. And of course we have ground black pepper, some soy sauce, and some vegetable bouillon and mushroom seasoning. You don't have to use a vegetable bouillon. There's also some fruity bouillon. You can make it yourself. Yeah? Okay. First we turn on the heat and boil the water so that we can boil the vegetables. And we chop some of the red pepper into very small cubes, like the size of the tip of your little finger, just for some color. Also, I have prepared 4 pieces of red pepper in the shape of a heart for Valentine's. Right. We can also keep other fruit, other vegetables. Yellow pepper or green pepper as well. Saute it together, it's nice. And some eggplant, also keep them together. I'm gonna saute that to eat with the food. These are just preparation, eh? Cook them small. So that when you're talking together, you don't have to chew too much. Because during Valentine's dinner, I guess you want to talk, no? About anything, sweet nothingness. Yeah. And some green. Keep them all together. Yep. And put it aside, ready for sautéing. Cube it means small pieces like this, yeah, like a cube. See, we have prepared such a colorful vegetable dish, and we're gonna saute it in oil and condiments. See, a lot of colors. To wish the 2 of you have a colorful relationship. Okay, the water's boiling. We put the corn in there. Boil it maybe 5 minutes until it's tender. You can also put the peas in there to boil them together. Save time and energy. There we are. While waiting for it to reboil again and cook, I prepare the bread and other stuff. We make some stuffed bread today. Okay, we're using mashed vegan ham. They call it soy paste. It's like mashed vegan ham to stuff inside the bread. 100 gram or 200 grams. You see, because we're not going to use the vegetable right away, so you boil in less than normal. Normally you would boil like 5 minutes, and in this case you boil like 3 minutes, and you cover it. Turn off the heat and keep it there so it's warm. It's going to continue to cook a little bit further, and it still keeps warm until you are done with your main dishes and mix them in. Okay? Now I'm going to marinate the vegan ham. I have here about 200 grams of vegan ham, and I put 1 tablespoon of mushroom seasoning, and like 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 flat teaspoon, or less if you don't like it too much. Then some bouillon in there, 1 tablespoon, flat, okay, and mix it together. If you have any of these dairy-free Parmesan cheese, you can dash some in. Like 1 tablespoon would be fine. It would taste, exotic, special. If you don't have it, it's okay. If your vegan ham is too wet, then you can put a little bit of wheat flour on it. See how it goes, yeah? Mostly this kind of vegan ham, they freeze it, and when you buy it, it's like frozen. So you can add in like 1 tablespoon of flour, so it's not too wet. Okay, we mix it all together now. You mix them well together, all the seasoning and the flour and the mashed vegan ham. And if you see that it's still a little wet, you can add in more flour, okay? You can taste it if you see if it's good to your liking. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's very good. You keep it aside. Okay, now we are preparing the bread. You cut it into some slices, diamond shape, about 1 inch thick, something like that. You want your relationship to last? Last forever, like diamonds, eh? People say diamonds are forever. If anything is forever in this world, would be nice. Okay. Or some couples, they do stay together through thick and thin, like diamonds. So, you see, diamond shape for your diamond-like relationship. Okay, now we are taking the inside of the bread out, so we can stuff the vegan ham into it. Cut it round around the wall of the bread and take it off. See, it will have a hole in the middle like this, so we can stuff something inside. And the one that you cut away from the inside of the bread, you mix it together with the vegan ham, so you don't waste it. Yeah? Crumble the inside of the bread that you take away, put it in the vegan ham mixture and mix it together again. Okay, you can use a finger, simple, like this, push the inside of the bread out. Over the vegan ham is also fine. See, this is your mixture of vegan ham. You just remove the inside of the bread. Keep it still like half a centimeter thick on the wall, so it doesn't break and it will look nice also. Yeah. So it will stay round and diamond. Yeah, use your thumb to push it out. Very simple and quick. Leave the outside of the bread as symmetrical as possible, just for aesthetic reasons. Oh, clean, yeah. We can continue with that. Maybe make about 8 pieces of this. If the inside of the bread is too much for your vegan ham, you can save it aside for your dog or your cat. My dogs love French bread and the wholemeal bread, but Benny, he loves especially French bread. He can eat the whole loaf by himself, but I won't let him eat so much because these are just not very nutritious bread. But it's okay for a snack to make him a little happy. Life cannot be too restricted. Yeah? All right. And you be careful with the French bread or any crusty bread because sometimes they put egg water on it to make the crust crispy. So you have to ask your seller whether your bread is completely vegan. No egg, no milk on it. I think you know what to do. It's difficult in this life a little bit to have everything pure, but you can try. Okay, we mix the inner part of the bread together with the vegan ham mixture that we had. Yeah, mix them well, eh? If you don't have this kind of mashed vegan ham, you can use soy texture protein and ground it fine and mix it together with spice and all that. Same, yeah? Or if you have vegan chicken or vegan sausage, you can ground it fine in the processor or even small cubes. Fine. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It depends on what you have in your house, yeah? Anything we can cook. You know, we put some olive oil in the pan. This, again, is the olive oil from my own farm. We harvesting it and making the oil ourselves. Right, leave it there for now. Wait until it's heated up. The oil should not be too hot, eh? In the beginning, yes, but then you put it to like 2/3 of the heat, like medium or over medium, so it doesn't burn too fast. While we're waiting for the oil to heat up, we can stuff our bread already. My kitchen is never big enough. The countryside kitchen is a good size already compared to other kitchens. Yeah. Okay, we stuff the vegan ham inside the bread. Make sure it's flat. Yeah. Cut off the excessive part and flatten it with your spoon. Okay? Make it stuffed well. Yeah, good. Yeah, I can spread it around also fine. But it's better if you can see the bread around it. So we cut off some of the excess parts. So we can see the vegan ham neatly inside the bread. Continue with the next one until it's all stuffed. Neatly inside the hollow of the bread. So we can see the ring around. Just looks nicer that way. But it doesn't mean is a muscle. Anything. Do what you can. See, stuff it inside the bread, inside the hole. Okay. Flatten it. If this one is too much, cut off the protruding part. And we stuff everything back inside.
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the stuffed diamond baguettes, the ingredients are olive oil, French baguette, 100 to 200 grams of vegan ham paste, 1 tablespoon of mushroom seasoning, 1 tablespoon of vegetable bouillon powder, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of dairy-free Parmesan cheese, wheat flour, optional. For the heart-shaped bell pepper, the ingredients are red bell pepper, peas, corn. For the sautéed colorful fruits, the ingredients are olive oil, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, optional, eggplant, 1 tablespoon of mushroom seasoning, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, a few drops of soy sauce, vegetable bouillon powder, optional, fruit bouillon, ground black pepper, filtered water, 1 tablespoon of flour. For the sweet tofu hearts, the ingredients are 400 grams of silken tofu, 1 tablespoon of fruit syrup, tangerines, raisins.
If one wishes not to be tormented by painful reactions, do not harm others. Tyrannical Hinduism.
Radiant viewers, it's been a pleasure to have your company on our show today. What a wonderful way to treat that special person in your life. Do join us next Sunday, February 11 for part 2, when our beloved master will continue to share more delightful Valentine's dishes, sautéed colorful fruits, and sweet tofu hearts with fresh tangerine and raisins to spoil your loved one with. Coming up next is Only the Unconditional Givers or the Noble Ones, Part 2 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May you cherish those memorable moments with your loved one and find true happiness through God's blessing.
I used to always call myself an animal lover, and it was even at one point where I thought I wanted to be a vet because I loved animals so much and I wanted to do whatever I could to help animals, but I never really made that connection to what was on my plate, to who those products were coming from. I never saw the process. I just grew up knowing this is food and that's it. I didn't think about the sentient creature that lost their life and had to suffer and die for me. So that's ultimately what led me to going vegan. Once I made all of those connections, it was pretty much like I'm now living aligned with my morals, because my morals were always vegan. I just didn't realize how my actions didn't match my morals.
So initially I turned vegan because of health. I was not well and my doctor told me to go vegan for a while. And when I turned vegan, I experienced amazing results. My energy levels rose like anything. And then after that I came to know about the cruelty aspect. And I was blown away. I didn't know that, the dairy cows go through so much pain and torture and death eventually because of us. Dairy cows die at the age of 7 because of us. The male cows are dead when they are born because of us. And all this blew my mind. I had sleepless nights all over. And that's where the turning point came, and I turned vegan forever and ever.
Turned vegan? Oh, you can't go to hell anymore. Sorry, man.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.